Oh, one thing that I'm thinking is a good idea is to order food from a Chinese restaurant and then use these boxes for sprouting or germinating seeds. And I've been Googling, and everybody's saying different things about germinating seeds. However, what I've learned is that if you want to grow grasses, then they should be started now in January. Maybe I'm already a bit late. So, um, Nacella tenuissima. And this is something that I bought last year. This is another stipa, so I'm sowing that as well. Then erigeron, because why not? I haven't grown it before. I have no idea when to grow it. Liatris spicata. I bought some for the garden in the autumn, and I've tried to grow it before. It didn't work. I'll try again. Maybe I'll cold stratify. I have no idea. Whatever. Eryngium. I moved it in the garden from one place to another. I don't think he liked it. I think it's one that makes a taproot, so it doesn't like moving. This is what I think. And this need to be cold stratified. So let's get on with it. This is the eryngium, and I haven't grown this before. I have no idea how well it will germinate. I saw a video of a Dutch grower who put a hell of a lot of seeds in a tray. I'm not gonna do the same, because what if it germinates a lot and then I have a million of these? Where do I put them? So I'll put half, and next year I'll be wiser. This is another thing that I've learned from the gardener's world, that you have to press the seeds tightly into the growing medium. And then this time I think I'll put the vermiculite on top. So I will water this. Another thing that I've learned, that you water from underneath. So you put it in a standing water until it's wet throughout. And this one I will put outside on the balcony for a couple of weeks. I have to start writing on top of them what they are, because otherwise I will never remember. So Stipa tenuissima. Oh, apparently it has changed name, as if it wasn't difficult enough to learn these names in English, and then they keep changing them. I understand why, of course. Science is science. Nacella doesn't sounds different than Stipa. Anyhow, this is something that I've grown before, but I've only recently learned that this could be started earlier in the year. So I'm starting them now. And hopefully they will go and have time to flower, because I could then maybe collect my own seeds. Not sure. Anyhow, Stipa or Nacella, it's the very, very thinly leaved grass that I like a lot. I have grown other grasses and I don't like them, and apparently this one is not perennial, not at least not in here. It may be in some other places, but all the other grasses that I've grown are perennial, and I don't like them. I have to pull them out. Erigeron karvinskianus, Mexican daisy. I haven't grown this before. Ooh, fluffy seeds. I want to get all of them out. This is, first of all, I'm happy that these seeds are from Great Dixter. I was impressed by that garden last spring, early summer when we went there. And in Britain, these are growing everywhere. And they kind of self-seed and grow, start growing wherever they land. I wanted that to happen here in Finland as well, but I'm not sure. So far I have bought these as like potted plants. It's the first time ever I'm growing them from seed. I wouldn't know how to collect the seed of this one, but let's try. Maybe they grow. Mexican daisy, Mexican fleabane, rentokallioinen in Finnish. That's a funny name. And here's the verbena I have kept outside for a couple of months, and now it has germinated, not very well, but still quite a few of these little seedlings. And as you can see, they're not maybe the strongest little seedlings, so I was thinking that I will put everything up in under a light, and I have to keep these moist enough so that they won't dry, but they need more light than they do on the windowsill, because otherwise they just get lanky. I don't know. I hate to start every sentence with the words I don't know, but this is how I feel about germinating seeds. Because it's a balance between the horror of having no seedlings at all, or just a million seedlings and you don't know what to do with them. And then there's the other horror of having a job where you travel a lot and you're away for weeks, and then when you advise your husband to water the plants, and they either misunderstand, don't remember, or do it too well, and then you come home and they're all dead. I don't know if it's worth it, but I suppose it has to be worth it if they come up nicely and flower well in the beds in the garden. But let's face it, it's January. I have never done this in January, so I hope it makes sense.